we've heard about the drone delivery system, but maybe it's not drones. Maybe it's balloons.
You said that this is violating our airspace, so why not take it down?
Yeah, so, clearly as we assess options and considering the size of the payload on this, looking at the potential for debris and the impact on civilians on the ground or property damage.
Please describe America to me in one single word.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was the foothills of the...
We're all tired of the balloons, but we got a couple quick things here. Actually, one quick thing from the balloon. And that is aviationweek.com. This was being shared around. Hobby Club's missing balloon feared, shot down by U.S. Air Force.
Oh, no.
This is how the Civil War begins. It's the civilian balloons being shot down.
Oh, no.
A small globe-trotting balloon declared missing in action by an Illinois-based hobbyist club on February 15th has emerged as a candidate to explain one of the three mystery objects shot down by 4 heat-seeking missiles launched by U.S. Air Force fighters since February 10th. The club, the Northern Illinois Bottle Cap Balloon Brigade, there's the 3 Bs. There's the Build Back Better triple Bs in the name.
That is adorable, though. I want to join a balloon club.
They're not pointing fingers yet, but the circumstantial evidence is at least intriguing. The club's silver-coated, partly style Pico balloon reported its last position on February 10th at 38,910 feet off the west coast of Africa in a popular forecasting tool, the High Split, or HYSPLIT, model provided by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration projected the cylindrically shaped object would be floating high over the central part of the Yukon Territory on February 11th. That's the same day a Lockheed Martin F-22 shot down an unidentified object of a similar description and altitude in the same general area.
I love how they gave the brand of the F-22.
Of course. Aviation Week, man. They gotta spice it up.
Totally.
I tried contacting our military and the FBI and just got the runaround to try to enlighten them on what a lot of these things probably are, and they're going to look not too intelligent to be shooting them down, says Ron Meadows, the founder of Scientific Balloon Solutions, a Silicon Valley-based company that makes purpose-built Pico balloons for hobbyists, educators, and scientists. And it goes on here. I mean, it goes into Pico balloons and stuff. But this is. We knew that this was, and the White House has come out and said, "Oh, they're probably." I'm wondering. No, and this is just. No.
Well,
I was just going to say that perhaps in the context of the whole Chinese thing, they didn't want to escalate with China, so they shot down a few more balloons to make it seem like, no, we're not targeting you, China, with your spy balloon. We're just targeting all balloons.
Yeah, that is interesting. That is an interesting take on it. Why did they shoot down balloon after balloon after balloon after they would have known that there are so many balloons and have been forever floating over? Yeah,
it might have been a diplomatic geopolitical move with China to try to push back the war a little bit.
Yeah, kind of, yes. Like you tell one lie and then you got to tell a whole bunch of other lies to make your one lie not a big deal. Yeah, try to muddy the waters. Just start shooting down balloons all over the place just to kind of
it's not you, China. It's, look at all these balloons.
Yeah, it's not
the
you.
Hobby Club is like, hey, wait a minute. I think the government shot down our balloon.
It's not you. It's us. We shoot down all balloons. Don't worry.
Maybe Joe can message them and say, your balloon sacrificed for the country. The country's safety.
Yeah, we need restitution for this balloon club.
Restitution for the balloon club for sure.
Somebody needs to pay for this balloon club's shot down balloon. Although it's kind of cool to be in a club that was, created some sort of national security threat.
That's true. You're right.
Floating around Canada.
That's a badge to put on your sash.
Yeah, one of our balloons. Yeah, that would be a merit badge if they have one in that club. My balloon got shot down by an F-22. There was a clip. I think he did mention he being Biden, mentioned, he came out about the balloons again recently and didn't say anything really. And it was kind of, people were looking into it, but he did mention that, one or some of the balloons could have been recreational. And I'm thinking like, okay, how to spot a recreational balloon. What's the deal? I was considering for a while, now that I'm out of the big city, I'm out in the country, I was considering getting into hot air ballooning. It's surprisingly cheap, Gons, to buy a hot air balloon. Have I talked about on the show how I used to work with hot air balloons?
Oh, no. No.
Yeah.
You are a balloon agent. You have been placed on. It's been revealed. I've called you out. Illuminatus. You were placed to comment on the balloon.
I just happen. It definitely helped me recognize.
Okay,
settle down. It helped me recognize, that balloons were going to be the most important thing in the world for a moment.
Sure.
No, but it was like one of my first jobs. I was like 16 or something, and I worked for a guy who took whatever romantic partners or
it's just the little
just balloon. A little hot air balloon.
Okay,
just take them up, float around for a little bit, and then land. And I was barely old enough to work. I don't even know if I was legally allowed to work there, but I was very young. And part of riding in a hot air balloon, if anybody's done it, is you get the balloon all set up, you fill it full of hot air, and it takes off, and you're just sort of at the will of the winds. You were just kind of land wherever.
Of course he cuts out. Sorry, you cut out for a second there. At the will of what? Nature?
Yeah,
wind?
You're just at the will of the air. You're just you can't control a balloon, of course. You just kind of go up there, and wherever it blows you that's where you go. And I must have been 16 because I had my driver's license, and for every hot air balloon that goes up into the sky, somebody has to chase it around. I was a hot air balloon chaser. So I'd hop in a big van with a trailer on the back and chase this balloon around for wherever it landed.
If they handed you an F-22, how much easier would your job been?
That's what I'm saying. It would have been way easier to just be able to shoot the balloon down. There was times that the balloon I was working on would land just in the middle of the street. And I was like a tiny little 16-year-old having to pull it down and fold it up and load it on a trailer. Constantly having to drive this van just out into the middle of the wilderness because the balloon got blown off course or something. So I was considering, now that I'm out of the big city, getting back into hot air ballooning. But now I don't know, man. They keep shooting these suckers down.
Not unless you want Joe to shoot you down.
I cannot give them any more reason to take me out. That would be far too easy.
Yeah, it's like a billboard for the intelligence agencies.
Come and
that
get
airspace.
Me. Yeah.
When are we going to commercialize that airspace so that we can just someone can just pay and you can have a balloon with your advertisement on there?
What? National Defense Airspace?
Yeah. Military industrial complex.
Yeah, shoot me down. If you have your advertisement on the side of a balloon that gets shot down, you're going to get worldwide coverage for a whole week.
Worldwide coverage. Yeah, chosen. You're the chosen one.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifices being made.
Make sure to take out a good insurance policy on the balloon in case of F-22. Anyways, poor hobbyist. Now, I don't know if I totally believe this. This would be an easy cover.
Yeah.
But it may be the case.
Well, you get a guy, you want some attention for your club,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dark Joe.
Ooh, do they have a...
Joe meets him in the alley.
Have they done a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or something, or a relief fundraising page for their balloon club?
I'm not sure.
They should. If they haven't, they really need to do that.
Yeah, they probably can.
They would make $1 billion.
Yeah. I don't know about $1 billion, but yeah, sure. Great. Good job, America.
Balluminati.
Balluminati. That's right.